Snoop Dogg squashing his years-long beef with Donald Trump. In the past, the rap star has been straight up nasty to the former president and his supporters. And at one point, Snoop pointed a fake gun at a clown version of Trump for one of his music videos. But Snoop's now taking the high road. The rapper jumping on the Trump train after the former president tossed a pardon to one of the Dog father's friends, saying, quote, "I have nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump."
Now, what do you know? Who ever thought that would have happened? Snoop Dogg has seen the light. And I was a little disappointed in 2020 when he didn't call the hustle for what it was. I was surprised because these guys have been in the streets and they can spot a hustle from a mile away. So I couldn't understand why he couldn't see that the black community was being hustled by Joe Biden, Kamala, and the Democrats. But who's looking back? I am just happy that he has seen the light. I remember in 2020 when Ice Cube was telling everyone, hey, take a look at the platinum plan that Trump had for blacks. Just imagine if that platinum plan was implemented, we would have been way better off than we are currently. Migrants who didn't vote 97% for the Democrat Party seem to be in a better position than FBA. You know what I mean when I say FBA. And Ice Cube was just appealing to critical thinking and reasoning. But in the climate that existed in 2020, it seemed like reasoning, logical thinking, and critical thinking went out the door. And I don't blame many black folks. The corporate media mob was sensationalizing everything. And of course, we understand what happened to George Floyd was a horrible incident. But opportunistically, the Democrats and the media mob use it to stir up emotions among black folks. And in turn, this was all done to garner votes. They say that hindsight is 2020. So now that the emotionalizing has calmed down, everyone has gotten a little better perspective. And especially what is currently happening to the black community all over America is disappointing and hands down disrespectful. Strangely enough, Sharpton and Clyburn were totally disrespected as soon as Joe Biden and the Democrats got the vote in 2020. In street terms, they were punked out. They were treated in ways that seemed like they lost the entire manhood. But I understand. They have to play ball. But all of this is behind us now. And I am very happy to see Snoop Dogg has come to his senses. It takes a lot of cojones to accept that you've made mistakes and are willing to do some sort of redemptive act. Now, hopefully, he can use his platform and his voice to educate his people to make right decisions in November 2024. Now, interestingly enough, I saw something today that I thought I would never see again in New York. There was a time when every block you passed, you would see a scrapped and burnt out car. Now, this is something that I hadn't seen for a very, very long time. But today, I saw it. So it means that slowly these things are creeping in again. I am sure that this is not going to be the first nor the last time that I see it. If that is any evidence of things to come, I am very concerned because I remember what it looked like and what was taking place on a very large scale.
Look at that.
Now, Kristen of NBC News on Meet the Press is as hypocrite comes. As you can see in this clip, she is so welcoming to Nikki Haley. I can only imagine that Nikki Haley is their gal. This is the same woman who was extremely antagonistic, nasty, and rude to Donald Trump. But no surprises here. We understand. NBC Meet the Press is an unbiased network.
And joining me now is Ambassador Nikki Haley. Ambassador Haley, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Thanks so much, Kristen, for having me.
Well, we really appreciate your being here. As you know, former President Donald Trump has called on you to get out of this race. The RNC says it's time for Republicans to unify around Mr. Trump. What is your response to this apparent pressure campaign against you?